Hey guys, welcome to Season 5, Episode 15 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
Come on. Sophia! Honey.
Body of Christ. Body of Christ.
What do I feel like all these things that they're eating are it's like poison or something?
The blood of Christ.
I'm taking this away from you. Okay. Because I know it's hard, but if you really try. Honey.
Damn. Just him? Oh, that was targeted if it was just him.
Was killed at a church during an early service.
Neck was cut open, severed the carotid artery, bled out in a matter of moments.
Right in front of his
So it's a
daughter. Murder in a
convenience.
church is highly symbolic. Is there a religious agenda involved? The detective on the case, Jake Moreland, ruled that out because of the first two victims. The first victim, Mike O'Donnell, was found under a sink in the men's room at a restaurant.
What kind of restaurant?
Local place, white tablecloths.
Oh, so it's just random.
The second victim, Karen LaGrasso, was killed at a laundromat. All three had their throats slashed. All anyone can agree on is that it's a white male between 25 and 40. Well, that narrows it down to Olive Providence.
Hard to fault the witnesses given how bloody these murders must be.
What bothers me is the cooling off period is getting shorter and shorter. With no attempt to hide it.
Oh, he leaves the weapon?
We need to get to Providence ASAP. Whether he's suffering a psychotic break or not, this could be the start of his spree.
Random throat slasher.
Show me a hero, and I will write you a tragedy. F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Why is he using a knife? Guns assure the highest number of fatalities. If all he's interested in is quantity, he could be doing this more efficiently.
George Hare is inspired by James Huberty. Between the two of them, they shot 43 people at fast food restaurants.
Well, he's practicing for his mass murder. He's definitely getting bolder about it.
Bloodier.
I don't like to see crime tape in front of church doors. I can't imagine how you feel.
Next Wednesday is next week. These doors should never be closed to the community.
I mean, can we not get him open by the time next week?
To be honest, Agent Hodgson, when they told me VAU was coming, I expected more than 2 agents.
The rest of the agents went straight to the crime scenes.
Any idea on where it may hit next? We can double patrols.
It's honestly too early to tell.
It's very random.
Well, thus far, he struck at a restaurant bathroom, a laundromat, and a church.
So next time it'll be even more public.
Probably.
Yes.
Could be
Our
in the
technical
middle of a
analyst is compiling
restaurant.
a list of public events that your department should be monitoring. Garcia, you there?
Dozens of college bars and late-night hangouts frequented by the youth of America. No event is too big or too small.
Good, keep going.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh boy. That's really bold. Well, that's not as bold as... What? That's creepy.
We are strictly here just to advise the Providence Police Department.
Is the Collins murder tied to the other two stabbings from
And
last
when
week?
they are ready to make their statement, they'll let you know. Thank you.
They've been out there all day. Some of my friends wouldn't come by. They didn't want to be on the 6 o'clock news.
What did I tell you, Sophia? Get away from the window.
Are we going to be on TV?
Not if I can help it. Go in your room and play. I'll be there in a sec. I spent years waiting for a phone call. One of those letters they used to hand deliver to dead soldiers' wives.
Oh, wait.
They want to know if I want to bury Paul at Arlington, but I don't have...
Once they were settled, could you see them?
No.
Now let yourself off the hook, Father. If you couldn't see the Collins family,
You couldn't have...
you couldn't see the killer.
Yeah.
I shook his hand.
When was that?
And we all say, peace be with you. And we shake hands. I shook his hand.
That's right. She's right. During the sign of the peace, he touched my baby.
That's sick.
He touched my baby.
Meg, I know this is difficult. So you were facing to your left, away from home. Away from the killer. You never see him coming, you never see him go.
I need a break. Of course.
Huh. I feel like all of this is telling us absolutely nothing other than what we already knew.
Make my call.
And some minor details that have nothing to do with
Or even if she doesn't, what she's going through.
finding this guy.
There's no cameras inside or outside of the building,
Same was true for all the crime scenes.
which means you're smart enough to plan for that in your attacks.
But careless enough to drop a knife 10 feet after I cut you.
But you didn't leave any fingerprints.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
We vetted all 3 crime scenes.
Mass murderers and spree killers, they often fetishize their weapons, but this guy discards his. Why?
He doesn't care about his weapon.
Americans typically are more terrified by the presence of a knife than a gun. Most rape victims, for instance, they're more likely to scream out for help if they see a gun, whereas they'll comply if they see a blade. So,
Probably
victimology
more personal.
and murder weapon are important to this guy. What does that leave? So he wants to destroy landmarks, pieces of Providence's history.
That's why the random victims. He's making a point.
What?
Probably the manifestation of a deep hatred for the city. He wants to scar the places everybody knows and goes to.
Not quite. Take a ride with me. We're gonna have a look at the other crime scenes.
Why?
Indulge me.
That's interesting. He hates the city. It's like me in California.
Attack an institution, everybody responds.
It doesn't make any sense,
the mayor
though.
assigns extra cops.
Like, why are you killing people because you hate the place?
You feel personally assaulted.
That's what gets him off. The response.
Why not just
public
leave?
outcry. He wants the big show.
Man alive in a church. This guy, he ain't afraid of nothing.
Need anything? I'm gonna grab a smoke.
Yeah, for kind of
That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's just so... Why?
Good, because I love
Like, I don't get his why.
Would you like some cream and sugar with your tea too?
Please. Here, Rosie.
We're just getting ready to deliver the profile, but I need you to do something.
What?
Mm-hmm. No, I understand. Okay, call me when you find out more. Bye.
I know that tone of voice. It's always followed by bad news.
You should know a lot of these guys need to feel powerful. Producing a spectacle gives them that sense of pride. I'm trying to quell that by controlling the circus outside.
Is he watching us?
Probably.
Maybe.
We suggest that you think of this unsub not as a slasher, but as an arsonist. Because the gratification he's getting isn't from the physical act of murder, but from the public's reaction to it.
That is a good way of putting
Draw
it.
attention to themselves through the fires they set. The locations they choose are highly symbolic.
Ah, that is
this
good.
unsub
That's
will never
good.
set an actual fire.
I didn't think of that.
He has the same psychosis as one who does.
He's basically an arsonist without the fire, but it's a
The
blade.
victims he picks aren't as important as the effect of pulling them outside of her favorite restaurant or place of worship.
And this unsub definitely falls in the category of sociopath.
Yeah, but
His victims are there only to
goal
achieve his goal. He doesn't
is
have the
similar.
ability to empathize with them. To him, they're just tools for him to use. No different than a can of gasoline and a match.
But even how he kills tells us something. Slashing your throat is a messy visual act.
These hydrangeas are perfect. They have to go home with somebody. I'll give them to you for half.
They're beautiful. Absolutely, I'll take them.
Blue. Blue eyes.
In addition to his need to kill, he has self-control.
And he's revisiting his old scenes. We recommend you...
God.
The news crews are leaving the Collins house.
He's killed again.
Yeah, farmer's market at 3rd and Shelby.
Damn it.
Press are already on their way.
We could use that. They'll feed his ego. He'll want to stay and watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you get to the crime scene, we need you to canvass the crowd. Pay particular attention to onlookers who might be more interested in the scene itself than the victim, and get photographs of everyone.
What is this, the 4th victim? Do we think he's gonna go to that house, though?
What happened?
That was that stabber.
Come easy.
What?
Come on.
Wait, what?
Come on. Come on. What? Let's go. Providence Police.
Go ahead, Emily.
Hey, Rossi, I got a trail of blood here, but I haven't found the knife yet.
He ran away. See where it ends.
Got it.
Someone had to have seen him. And eventually someone's gonna recognize him, right?
He was just a nice guy who worked here.
Oh!
I'd seen him here before, but never bought anything from him.
What do you remember about the attack?
When I turned around, he was holding the poor man up, trying to get someone to notice.
This guy must have gotten a lot of blood on him, yeah?
Oh, that could have been him.
Sure, I guess.
That could have easily been him.
Officer. He's avoided getting blood on himself up to now. What changed?
I don't know, but whatever his reason, he came
He's
prepared.
trying to heighten the
Maybe it
scenario.
would be bloody this time.
A witness says the first responder, a citizen, cried out for help maybe 2 seconds after the stabbing.
He was the unsub.
I think so.
You might be interviewing him right now.
He's not content with revisiting the crime scene anymore. He needs to be part of it. The unsub is still here.
Are you sure?
Start by separating the men from the women. We found discarded clothes. That's how we find him. We match by body type.
All right, I'm on it. Bradell, come on.
Copy that. Hey, lady, where are you going? I gotta get back to the diner. Well, you're gonna be late. We gotta detain everyone inside here. Come on, how many hamburgers have I let slide?
Damn! He's gone now. Fuck!
We're asking you to double and even triple your surveillance in these areas.
Keep your wits about you guys.
Detective, we'd like to speak to you.
Sure. That's it, fellas. Thank you.
Damn it.
Detective, the story has become about Officer Liddy.
What if we say that one of the buildings didn't burn? How would the unsub react to that?
Be compelled to come back and finish the job.
Then we pick one of the previous locations. Show that the community is rallied around it, that they're not afraid of him.
Should we get the chief of police or the mayor to make a statement? It could help with inspiring people.
We've got something better. Captain Collins' widow.
I cannot ask her to do that.
She's highly visible, and she's someone with whom the entire city can sympathize.
When she tells the city not to be afraid to come back to church, we keep her, us, and take the best down.
You're using her as bait, though. That's the problem.
You want me to read this? In front of cameras?
Yes.
You represent Paul's memory. I represent Sophia. Paul's given enough. So have I.
I mean, that makes sense. I get that. Why would you want to do that? You would put your daughter at risk, along with your own life.
Yes, sir. No, I understand.
It just wouldn't be a... There's no
That was the
reason.
mayor. He won't sign off on a press conference at St. Albina.
Maybe, but we've profiled this guy like an arsonist. It's the aftermath that matters, not the act.
I think he's feeding off the grief of the police department instead.
If so, then he's found something new to get
I mean,
off
he
on.
knew the police officer.
Detective,
Yeah.
I need a list of establishments where your officers socialize: bars, restaurants, pool halls.
Brilliant. There
everything.
you go.
Sure.
On the profile, know the kind of guy we're dealing with? A coward. Stabs a cop in the dark and runs away like a bum. Gutless. No kidding.
Comrades,
Damn.
I have amassed employment records for police hangouts. What do you want me to look for?
They're
White
gonna,
males, 25 to
they're gonna be
30.
More
pissed.
than that.
Arsonists typically have a stronger relationship with their mothers and their fathers, so
Oh, this looks like something.
What do you have?
Connor O'Brien. His dad went to prison for... Oh, Lordy. Not only setting Mom's apartment on fire, but making it look like it was an accident so he could collect on the insurance. He works at the Quality Cafe.
Guys, it's across the street.
Thanks, Garcia.
That's
FBI. Where's Connor O'Brien?
Connie, he just stepped out about 10 minutes ago.
1121 Admiral Apartment 16.
It's the other side of town.
Shit.
Tennessee SWAT on site.
He might be on foot, though. He doesn't seem like he has a car. Oh, maybe he does have a car. I don't know.
He's not coming back here.
Mm-mm.
He's gonna make his last stand.
You're still gonna need to know he's foremost on everyone's mind.
Guys? Looks like he's got every article that was printed about his mom's death.
Wow.
I have a prayer card from her funeral.
It's a lot of hate.
His own man is already in prison. Can't attack him, so he goes after the places that remind him of his father.
Unless he goes to fucking prison. Maybe that's his goal.
William O'Brien, aka Billy O.
I assume his father would already be in prison right now. Maybe that's his goal, to go into prison and kill his father.
He was given a life sentence for the murder of his wife, but it was recently reduced to the possibility of parole in 5 years.
When was the sentence reduced?
1 month ago.
Just before the murder started.
That was the trigger.
How would he do this to get back at his father if he's already in jail?
Somebody's gotta pay.
Casual.
Time to go.
But Dad, you said I could get a book.
Go.
Oh, come on. He's a kid. I mean, the other guy had a kid, but... Son of a bitch.
Where?
Library about a mile.
God dang it.
Thanks for a crying baby.
Is the baby okay?
Not a scratch, but they haven't found a knife yet.
It's his memento now. He won't stop until he's killed as many people as possible.
Tell them to keep trying to resuscitate her.
But she's dead.
Yeah, but the unsub doesn't know that. Tell the press she made it. She's hanging on for dear life. And we organize...
Oh, that'll work. That'll work. That'll
If
work.
he's mission-oriented and he thinks she's still alive, he'll have to come back for her.
And we'll be there.
Let the husband know what's going on so he's aware.
Mrs. Collins.
Does she want to help now?
The woman who was just attacked. She was a mother.
Yes.
What can I do to help?
We are live at the latest
Okay.
crime scene where the FBI is facilitating what appears to be a rescue attempt.
Move this crowd to that corner and pin him behind the police barricade.
Can I help you?
A pack of smokes? Yeah, can you turn that up?
Where the FBI is facilitating what appears to be a rescue attempt of the most recent victim. As you can see, she is still alive and being rushed to the hospital now.
Looks like she's okay.
No, that's not possible.
As many of you know, my husband, Captain Paul Collins, was murdered this past Sunday.
Damn. And they're doing this? Oh, he's gonna lose his mind. He's gonna freaking lose it.
Everyone to support the latest victim. Restore this great city.
Look at her. This kid's got a lot of heart.
Thank you.
There he is. Oh, come on. Recognize him.
I got a 20 on the suspect.
Put your hands where I can see them when you're down on the roof.
Ooh!
Stop moving! Stop fighting! John, fight! John, stop!
Got
That's
him.
enough! It's over! That's enough!
She's dead, right?
He's smiling at you. You're going to jail.
In jail, they treat cop killers like kings.
First, you gotta see how we treat him at the station.
The adult version of a bully.
There are lots of ways that sons defeat their fathers.
I just keep getting PhDs.
Does the son of a sociopath ever really have a chance?
You know, O'Brien committed his crimes in the same jurisdiction as his father. It's only a matter of time before he's put in the same prison.
I would not allow that.
William Shakespeare.
Oh, God.
When a father gives to his son, both laugh. When his son gives to his father,
see, I wouldn't have put them in the same.
Well. Did your mother know you're here?
Good God. I'm gonna give him 25 per kill, per murder, including his father. That's 6, so that's 150. I don't know if I can do this. So we're gonna go with a minimum of 150. But I would try to get this man on terrorism. I would try my hardest to get him with like a whatever I could get on terrorism, because his goal here, his wish was to try and drive fear into the city. That's terrorism. When your goal, when your attempt and what you're doing is the purpose of causing fear and pain, that is terrorism. You can't just commit terrorism because people are afraid of you. You can't commit terrorism because, you know, you're killing people. You have to have the intent to cause fear, destruction, and chaos within typically a society, a community, a government, you know, a country. I would try to get that here, because I think it fits. For some, at least it fits for me. I just don't know if you could get him on it. I think you can, but I'm not a guaranteed I think you can. Which I would add about severity of it was pretty high. I'd say, what, you got 20 to 30? Maybe. That's kind of the only thing that I can think about, which would run that sentence up to about 180 years. So that man will be in prison for the rest of his life, as he should. Also, I think you can get him with contraband. What we just saw there at the end. Not only did he murder someone in prison, he also had that weapon that he used, so you could probably get him for that. So you're looking, honestly, he's looking at about 150 to 200 years. So, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I will see y'all next time.